Oh, there I messed up. I meant to just hit unpause, and then instead I clicked end. But then I don't know what this video is going to look like, the first part of it, part one, because part one I would put it on pause, and then all of a sudden I would look at it and it showed that it was videotaping. And so, because all I wanted to do was heat up my glue gun, and then, so I don't know what it has taped. So, but this is part two, and so this is just part two. That's all I can tell you. That's all I know about this, is it's part two, and that's for sure. That, oh God, jeez. I can feel my nose dripping. It's bleeding again. Darn it. Where's my paper towels? Do I gotta put this on pause again already? Turn. Paper towels. Maybe it's not bleeding all that bad. Yes, it is. I feel it on the tip of my nose. Dang it. Jeez, I guess well, I gotta pause this again. Pause. Okay, now, resumed. Resume. Okay. I'm gonna get this covered. If it takes me all day and all night and all next week, I'll get it covered. I'm determined. I'm not going to give up. Never give up. Never, never, never give up. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you. So I'm just, now I'm going to start letting the fabric dictate to me where it's going to go. I'll have to watch this part one over so I can see what it videotaped. I gotta see what it actually videotaped, because it may have, well, I just don't know. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just so long as it didn't videotape me like cursing or anything. Oh, that's right, I don't curse. So, but see, this is all covered right there, even though it, see, oh, I guess I should try to stay in frame. Okay. I'll try and stay in frame. Move my phone over here. Okay. Get this wrapped up here. You put that, some glue right there. See, this is just trying something. It's not like actually doing something. It's only just trying something. And so we got that covered. See, so I got this whole string going this way, and this, it's all going to be different. It's going to be weird as heck. You just don't know what it's going to be. So then what will I name it? I don't know. It'll have to come up with a name. So would y'all think of a name that we can call this type of journal cover? Because nobody in their right mind will have done this before. Nobody in their right mind. So we're going to need a name for this type of journal cover. We're inventing right now. Right now, we are inventors. Benjamin Franklin. We're inventors right now because we're inventing this, because nobody, well, I already said that, nobody in their right mind would actually want to do something like this. Oh yeah, the hot glue is working much better because it's instant gratification. That's what we're looking for, is instant gratification. And so, you know, I should turn my, let me see if I can bend my camera over this way a little bit, so you can like see a little bit more what I'm doing. There, that's easier just to move the camera than to try and stay in frame, because I keep pulling myself off frame, because I pull this closer to my body. My body. Sorry about the slamming of the heat gun, the glue gun on the glass mat. Sorry about that. I see where crafters are always apologizing. And, so everything they do, sorry about the crinkles, sorry about this, sorry about, and I think, why are you apologizing? This, well, maybe I should be apologizing more, so I'll apologize. I had a comment. It was weird too, because I had the comment under my video, one of them yesterday, because I go and I read these comments, you know, because I want to know what y'all think. And somebody put up a comment, but then they must have removed it, because then when I went to get it to see it again, and because then I thought about how to respond to the comment, and but then the comment wasn't there. But the comment told me to stick to the craft or something like that, and don't tell us anything about ethics. And I thought, well, wait a minute, what? And I didn't know. First I felt so bad. I thought, what did I do? Actually, I was, and it could have been because I was doing my smoking hot journal. I was working on my smoking hot journal, and I thought, well, maybe because I was I think what it was because I was talking about although I was, you know, kind of like a disclaimer, that I didn't want anybody to think that I was promoting smoking, because I don't promote smoking at all. And then also, I was in my journal, I'm even putting in my journal, you know, the warnings they put on any kind of tobacco products and stuff, about how, and what the warnings say, and I'm reading the warnings. Then I talked about that I smoked at one time, and now I suffer with, well, I don't suffer, but I have COPD, and because I did smoke, I'm sure, and that's why I have it. Well, it's partly that, and partly another illness that I have that has, you know, effect on my lungs. But then this person did take, I don't know if they took it back down or what happened, but I felt bad when I saw that I felt quite bad when I first saw that comment, because I thought, I don't want anybody to feel like I am like dictating or preaching or any of that. I just don't want anybody to feel that way. And then I guess that person removed it, because when I went back, I wanted to read it again and think about, you know, and they say stick to the craft. I don't remember who it was that posted it up there. I don't even know if I even seen who it was. I just read it. Where did I put? Oh, and but those of you, if you're new and watching if you're new to watching my channel, I am just plain. I am just plain. I'm not oh, what do you call it? I'm not a professional. I'm not trying to teach. I like to craft. I love to craft. And I do different things. And also, I talk about my family. I talk about the good old days. I talk about whatever pops in my mind at the moment. That is just how I am. And so I'm a simple person. Simple meaning that, simple, I'm not, and there's different ways of taking that word too. And so, but I'm simple. I'm a simple, the simple meaning that I just am so happy with simple things in life, just the simple things. I'm not, I don't think I'm hard to get along with. I pretty much accept everybody at face value, because everybody I know is different. And, okay, let's see here. I know everybody is different, and so I take everybody at face value. I don't expect everybody to be like me, and I don't want to be like everybody else. And so, oh, there's my hopster. Hi, hopster.
Hi, honey.
How are you this morning? It's a little chilly outside.
Oh, no, I ain't awake yet.
I told Jeffrey he could wear your jacket. He borrowed your jacket, so you might have to go get a different jacket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, get your sweatshirt or something. I love you. Good morning.
I love you too. Good morning, baby.
Yeah, I'm making a different kind of journal cover here, and I'm recording. Say good morning.
Good morning, y'all.
Okay, see, they'll know you're awake now.
What's
So
up?
they'll know to behave.
I'm gonna have me some coffee and get you some coffee, and then I'm gonna go out and mow.
And then you're gonna go mow?
Yeah, Tommy gave me permission to mow out there in the front.
She gave you permission to use the mower?
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Papa's gonna go mow the grass in the front yard. We have, let's see, our daughter tells us, don't be mowing, I'll take care of the mowing. And she, because we mow 2.5 acres, she says, I'll take care of the mowing. And so, but she gave Papa permission just to go in the front yard and mow. It's in the front, there's just really nothing but go back and forth and back and forth. The rest of the place, there's a lot of trees to go around and such. So yeah, he's gonna go mow this morning. He's gonna first get us some coffee, he said. He's the coffee guy. Sometimes I'll get coffee on my own in the morning, but usually I wait to be waited on. Yeah, and I'm simple, kind of. My own coffee. I do. Sometimes I surprise him. He wakes up. He goes, "Oh my gosh, I smell coffee." Yeah, I surprise him every once in a while. And so, this is really, I think, even now that I started going this way and then that way, I think it's turning out pretty cool. I still have a lot of strips. That's good. Oh, I forgot to tell him about my spider. When he comes back in, I want to tell him about my spider. When he comes in with the coffee. Now, see, I thought I had all these threads off, but okay, there we go. Yeah, I gotta tell him about my spider. Gotta let him know how brave I am. He'll be glad I didn't, well, I don't know what he'll be glad of. But I didn't burn the house down or anything to get rid of the spider. Well, I got rid of the spider. Killed it with my bare hands. Not on purpose either. Not on purpose. Wait till Papa comes in, just in case you haven't heard the story about my spider friend. No, he's not my friend. But I did murder him. Unintentionally, I murdered him. I'm a spider murderer. Okay. So yeah, as I was saying, though, you never know what's going to come out of my mouth, because I never know what's going to come out of my mouth. I see some, I watch a lot of different videos because I want to see what everybody's doing. I'm really, really nosy and I want to see what everybody's doing. So I watch a lot of videos, and a lot of the videographer people are so awesome and they're so organized. And there's one that I watch that I really like watching, and she always has a list and lists, diagrams. She's got a list. She knows what she's going to do on every video she does. I'm getting another drink of water here. Just a minute. And man, I give her kudos for that, but there ain't no way I could do that. I just, maybe I could if I give it a try, but for some reason I just don't even want to try. I just want to just be myself. I'm 71 years old. I'm too old to learn new tricks. I'm just too old, and I just want to be myself, just however I am. That's what I want to do. So now, as I'm finding out now on this here, that if I let that fabric choose where it wants to go, then that is better. See? Now here, now it's choosing that it wants to go over here, because it doesn't want to bend to go back down here. So I am going to just, oh wait a minute, I don't think I wanted to go that way. I wanted to go, I wanted to go that way. The fabric wanted to go this way. There we go. Oh, that was a little bit warm. Now I'm going to turn it. So I'm going to make a little fold here. Let's see, how will I do this? I'm going to make a little fold like this. Okay, that's good. Now, Elizabeth Marie, by now that glue right there is probably dry as a herringbone. Let me see if I can pull that off so I don't have that lump. Yeah, I'll just get that scratched off. See, that's one good thing about having a few fingernails, because you use them as tools. Okay, see, I need to go and see where the fabric's going to go first, and then put the glue. There we go. Now you're cooking. Now you're cooking, Elizabeth Marie. When I get in really trouble, then I'm Elizabeth Marie Ruth. Because, see, I was raised Catholic, and when you're, well, I don't know if they still do it. Now I'm just part Catholic, but when you're Catholic, in my day anyway, then when you make your confirmation, when you're confirmed, Papa, I gotta tell you something. You're not gonna believe this. You got a minute?
Yeah.
Okay, look at this right here. You see this? You see what it is?
Yeah, it's a daddy long legs.
A daddy long leg spider.
Yeah.
You know where it was when I found it?
Up your nose?
No, it was in my cleavage. I felt something, and I thought it was my hair, so I went to go just rake my hair out of the way. Now I can throw them away now that you've seen him. But and I reached to pull my hair, and in my hand was that spider.
They don't hurt you.
Well, it didn't hurt me, thank goodness. And I murdered it though.
That's okay.
I murdered it. It's dead now.
Whatever you make it, you'll be forgiven.
It's a journal cover.
Oh, okay.
Got a hole in the middle.
Yeah, that's why I didn't understand. It looks like a toilet.
It looks like a toilet. Go mow the grass. Says Money. It looks like a toilet. Okay, that's Papa. That's Papa. So if you're new, Papa kind of is. He's like my sidekick. He's my sidekick. I love him. He's my hubster. We call him Papa because everybody calls him Papa. The grands call him Papa, so everybody calls him Papa. And so, well, he's Papa. He's Papa. So, yeah. So that was my spider story. And, Spider-Man. That's my Spider-Man story. Okay, let's see here. Okay. We really, really, really don't know what we're doing here. Uh-huh. Ow, dang it. Why did I do that? Why did I just stick my finger right in that hot glue? You'd think. I told you I was simple. I'm not only simple, I'm senseless. I'm a simple, senseless person and proud of it. So, whenever I get arrested for anything, I'll just tell them, I just didn't know any better, officer. I just didn't know any better, officer. That's what I'll say. I don't know if I get arrested for anything except murder, because I just murdered that spider. Well, I murdered that spider early this morning. And that spider didn't deserve to be murdered, but okay, let's see what we're doing here. Let's see what the matter be. Let's see what can the matter be. Okay, now I'll go up this way. This is going to be interesting, if nothing else. Interesting. That's a good definition for anything, really, is interesting. Usually, if people, they see something you did and they don't really think it's cool, they think it's a little weird, they'll say interesting. And so it's a pretty good response. It's always a pretty good response. This is taking me a while to get this done. And then I might throw it in the trash. No, I'm not going to throw it in the trash. I'm going to finish it. This is going to get finished because I think it's going to be awesome. And then who knows? I might give it a surprise for something. Because sometimes I'd like to give people prizes. The hubster brought me coffee. That's sweet. He's sweet as sugar candy. Sweet as sugar candy. That's my hubster. Oh, I'm using a lot of glue here. I gotta get me another stick. Another stick. Put me another stick in there. There we go. Got me another stick of glue in this one there. Right there. Oh, ho hum, you guys. You can just go and fast forward if you want to the end, and then you'll just see what the finished product is. Just to the end, and then you'll see if I finished it or if I blew my stack. I don't blow my stack. I never blow my stack. I don't even get angry. I don't get angry. I get hurt sometimes, but I don't get angry. Just not angry. I do not get angry. Now, let's see if I can just bend that. Get this up here. Yeah, my first thought on this thing was really cool and was going to be very simple to do, but as I got going, it just didn't turn out as simple as I thought it was going to be. It's more difficult. Not really difficult. What would you call it? Not difficult. It's just different. It's just different. And I would not know how to teach this because there's no explanation for what I'm doing. There is no explanation whatsoever. So, I would not be able to teach this. Okay, I would not be able to teach much of anything. Okay, now I want to get this over here. I do think it's looking good, though. I don't know. I don't know if you think it, but I think it is looking good. I think it is looking good. Now, this will not be for a perfectionist. Let me glue that fabric and then put the fabric down. Ooh, good idea, Elizabeth. Good idea, Elizabeth Marie Ruth. Oh, I was telling you about my name. When you're Catholic or part Catholic or whatever Catholic you are, because, see, I was Catholic. but then I got invited to not be Catholic again anymore, because way back in the day, there was some things that were not allowed, and if you did it, then you was like asked to leave, and so they weren't happy with me. So anyway, I guess I was expunged or whatever they call it. But when you make your first, when you were confirmed, at the time anyway, you picked your confirmation name, and it needed to be a name out of the Bible. And I picked Ruth, and my godmother, her name was Ruth, and so I picked Ruth for my confirmation name. So still, if I'm in a lot of trouble, I call myself Elizabeth Marie Ruth. But I have to be in a lot of trouble before I have to add the word Ruth. So anyhow, that's some of them words that just spill out my mouth. When my mouth opens, if there's not food going in, usually when my mouth opens, there's food going in. But if there's no food going in, stuff's coming out, and you just don't know what it's going to be. It's going to be words of some kind, but we don't know. We never know, you know. We're not forewarned or nothing. It just comes out, just words. And so I hope I don't ever insult anybody. I hope I never insult anybody. And I think I have in the past, because I am also very kind of sarcastic, and I'm trying now not to be so sarcastic, because and it's, you know, my sarcasm, to me, it was like silliness more. I just get silly. And but I have hurt feelings. I know I have hurt people's feelings, and I'm so sorry that I've done that. But so I'm trying to learn to behave myself, basically. I just never know how things are going to turn out. I never know. And so, I wonder if there's anybody still watching this late in the show. It's my show. Okay, let's see here. See, I got a couple spots here that are just ends. And I'm going to eliminate that when I do the finishing touches. The whole thing is turning out to be a finishing touch, though. And the whole thing needs to be touched by an angel or something. This really is fun. I have to admit this is fun. And there we go. Now, let me see. This is gonna. Yes, it's taping. It's taping. I love you. Okay. Jeffrey came in and peeked. He peeked at the computer to see if I was taping. That's my Jeffrey. I love him. I love him so. He's my buddy. He's my good buddy. He's my good buddy. Okay. Let's go down this way with this. He's my buddy. Jeffrey is my buddy. I love him. Man. I'm sure glad that God invented grandchildren, because they are amazing. Amazing. Okay. We're getting here. I'm seeing less and less black of the cover thing, and more fabric. Some places it's kind of thick because there's like layers, you know, layers of fabric, but that's okay, you know, it's all cool. Now if what would be awesome too is to do this with all different fabrics. But with this fabric that I'm using, I like it just like it is. It almost looks like you got all different fabrics even if you don't really. Okay, let's see. This is gonna go over here like this because that's the way it wants to turn. The fabric is the boss. The fabric is the boss man. Is the boss man, the boss man. The fabric is the boss man. Okay. Okay. Now, I go down here and get into my glue sticks and put a couple more up here in my within reach. Put them in there. Okay, and then this will go up. Which way? It'll go this way. Okay. So Papa said that spider was a daddy longlegs. I didn't know the nationality of the spider, but he was apparently a daddy longlegs. I got that stuck on there. Daddy longlegs spider. I murdered him. I feel bad because I murdered him. Shouldn't have done that. Oh, I hear the mower. He's on the mower. Oh. Cut that little piece off of there. Yep, that's the mower out there. He's gonna mow the grass. That's another thing I hear a lot of times. I hear a lot of the crafters apologize because their lawn is being mowed. They apologize because the landscapers are out in their yard. So, well, they're out there. I watch videos for not, and I guess I get very judgmental about the videos I watch because sometimes they just tickle me because they're just different than me, you know. They're different. Their people are just different, and so I shouldn't. And I'm not making fun. I'm not making fun, but they just tickle me. They just tickle me. Some people just tickle me because they're different than I am. Because I never wasted my time, which not saying that people waste their time being all like proper and polite and you know all of that, you know, all that etiquette and stuff. Although I did have an etiquette class, and when I was in like 7th grade, we had an etiquette class, and I guess we were supposed to be paying attention. I don't know. I guess I didn't pay attention there either. In the etiquette class, where you learned how to walk, you learned how to walk. I mean, you had to actually walk with a book on your head so that you walked in a very good profile, or whatever you call it, posture. And but I guess I didn't pay attention. I don't know. I guess I didn't pay attention in the etiquette class because I just am. I don't know. I don't know what I am. But I do know what I am, and I am almost finished with covering this here journal. Wait a minute, let's see what I gotta do here. I'm gonna go down here, and for what reason, I don't know. It's just because the fabric wants to bend that way. And then, oh, see, but then that brought this over here, see, and then that covered up. Let's see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go just I'm gonna go here. I know what I'll do. I'm gonna cut this off right there. That way I can glue that right there. Actually, I love the sound of a mower. Maybe I just like the sound of people working and it's not me. That, like I say, hard work has never bothered me. People can be working hard around me all day long. It doesn't bother me at all. Just go ahead and work, hey. And so, but yeah, hard work never bothered me. And I used to really be a hard worker, though, to be honest. But now I don't know what I am. I'm retired, you know? I'm retired, so I just do whatever. Just do whatever comes to mind. Like gluing this fabric to this here book cover. Tearing up a book cover to make a book cover. Tearing up a book to make a book. I've been on this second scene 2 now for 36 minutes and 20 seconds. And I'm going to like this. And then I'll probably do another video once I get my signatures put together and then maybe I'll do. I'm gonna go out there with, because I'm gonna go out there with Jeffrey, because I told him that I'd make him some French toast. That's my French cooking. I'm a French chef. French chef. I make French toast and French fries. And I do like French cruller donuts. Oh, golly boom. Golly, Jiminy Christmas. Let me see here now. I'm going to do this like this. We're going to just do this like this. Maybe if I just used only short strips, maybe that would have been better. I don't know. Like this. But no, because I didn't want too many ends. I don't want too many just ends. See, I gotta, there it says Joanne, so I don't want that to be on there. So I'm gonna just go like this way. This is gonna be a raggedy album. Raggedy. This is a raggedy one. So y'all be thinking of names, what you would call this. This process. You be thinking of a name we can call this process. We're inventing now. And if I hear that somebody else has done this before me, just like this, then that'll be good, because then I'll know I'm not a complete dork. Somebody was a dork before me. So that'll be good. So if you know somebody that's done this way, link me a video. I want to watch. See what I can learn from that. So, link me. I don't mind being linked. I don't want to be lynched. But I don't mind being linked. Okay. We are moving on with this. I have almost this whole thing covered. Almost. Okay. Alright, now let's see. Let me pull this piece. Okay, I'm going to put that glue on this fabric piece here and cinch it up here like this. Cinch it. I'm cinching it. Okay, now, let's see. Look at there. I got a piece of black right there showing from the original cover. Right here. That's the only place on the front. Okay, so I think I don't want any original cover showing. Oh, there's a little black there too. So this is going to go like this. I'm going to have plenty of scraps left for tag pulls. So when I get pages in here, ouch, that's hot. When I get pages in here with the tags, when I get tags into the pages, then when I get tags in the pages, they're going to have a lot of this same fabric on the tags. I think this is the only fabric I'll use on the tags, and then it'll be cool because all this will be like fluff sticking out of the top too. I think it'll look cool. I think it'll be cool as a cucumber. Okay. Boy, I'm glad I'm almost done because my index finger, my trigger finger, is like sore from pulling the trigger, murdering spiders. Okay, now you just pull this down to over here, over that piece, down to here, and then I'll cut that off right there at the end. Then I've got some here that's got to be covered. I think that's all, is this piece right here. So I'm going to put some ooh, boy, I get twinges sometimes. Twinges that just kind of wake me up. Twinges just wake me up. I'm going to pull this one over here. Okay. And then pull it back down over that other piece that's not quite covered. Oh, good, jeez. I'm having twinges. I have to move. Okay. Okay, let's cut that right there. Ow! Darn it! Stop it, twinge. Now, this is the cover. We'll cut that very end off there. That's white. That was part of the selvage end. And just cut that off right there. And I pull the strings there, and then that will just. This is the cover now. This is it. This is the cover. It really feels good. I like it a lot. And then it's going to have the same type of pages here, that the pages will, so that the signatures will peek through here. And like I say, I've got some Egyptian kind of paper in a book that I have, and see how it just peeks through? Yeah, let me see. Do I put that like right here? Walk like an Egyptian. Walk like an Egyptian. I need a flashlight. I can't hardly see under my table. I have a bunch of books down there, but I don't see my Egyptian book. Oh, that's the Far Side book. That's a funny one too. Okay, boy, I hope I didn't get rid of that one. I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. But because I got rid of some things when I was in a bad cleanup mode. I don't see it. Darn it. I hope I didn't get rid of that one, because the pages will be so perfect to go in this here book. Well, no, I don't see it. Although it's dark under my table. Yeah, can't find it. Dying. Dying, dying, double dying. But I'll find it. I'll find it. I don't think I got rid of it. I don't think I would have got rid of that book. Because it was pretty cool. And I wanted to learn how to draw those hieroglyphic-y things. Okay, I won't look no more. Why am I still looking? Okay. But anyhow, I'm going to end it at this for now. I don't know if that'll be the front or this will be the front. Kind of like this one. I got that one piece going this way. I love this. So now I'm going to make the signatures. I'm going to get the signatures made, and then I'm going to attach the signatures the same way I did in this other book with this here buttonhole kind of stitching thing. So you see the signatures through. So that's how I'm going to put them signatures in there. And then I'll give you an update. Probably, maybe not later today because I'm going to go out there and play. Well, that's what I'm doing. Here's playing. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find Egyptian stuff. And that's not anything that I ever even thought to save. So anyhow, let me read you something just so you know I care. And I care about you and I love you. Whoop. Don't fall down. Don't fall down. Okay, and let me pull out a book. This one will do. Ooh, I think. If I can get it out without dropping everything else. And someone cares. I care. God cares. And Helen Siner Rice cares. That's why she wrote this book. Ooh, slopped my coffee almost on my phone. That would have not been good. Okay, let's see. Oh! Now, that would not have fit. Now, do you see what I did? Where did paper towels go? Oh, wait a minute. Just a minute. You know, I got coffee stained everything. Just a minute. I'm getting paper towel in my book out of my pocket. Darn it. So, do I got coffee? Yeah, I got coffee. This is coffee stained already. Oh, jeez. Am I a nut or what? Okay, now, let's go and let's... The Legend of the Spider? Is that what that says? The Legend of the Spider and the Silken Strand held in God's hand. Oh, of all things to open it up to today, the spider. Okay, so now this gives me two books that are coffee stained. This one is coffee stained, and my other one is already really poorly, I mean nicely coffee stained. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I do need to clean up my area. All right, The Legend of the Spider and the Silken Strand held in God's hand. And I just had that spider this morning. Now let's see. There's an old Danish legend with a lesson for us all of an ambitious spider and his rise and his fall, who wore his sheer web with intricate care as it hung suspended somewhere in mid-air. Then in soft idle luxury he feasted each day on the small foolish insects he enticed as his prey, growing ever more arrogant and smug all the while. He lived like a king in a self-satisfied style, and gazing one day at the sheer strand suspended, he said, "I don't need this." So he recklessly rended the strand that had held his web in its place, and with sudden swiftness the web crumpled in space. And that was the end of the spider who grew so arrogantly proud that he no longer knew that it was the strand that reached down from above like a cord of God's grace and his infinite love that links our lives to the great unknown, for man cannot live or exist on his own And this old legend, with simplicity told, is a moral as true as the legend is old. Don't ever, no, don't sever the lifeline that links you to the Father in heaven who cares for you. Isn't that something? I opened this up to that one with the spider. That's interesting though, isn't it? That's good in my coffee dyed book. Okay. All right. So now it's time to go and do family stuff. And I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make. And we'll see what happens to this here journal cover. God bless you all. Thank you for watching.